During my daughter's high school graduation ceremony, my parents were at Disney World with my brother's family on a vacation I had partially funded with $8,300. They posted 47 photos on Facebook while Maya walked across the stage. Mickey Mouse ears. Cinderella's castle. Splash Mountain. Not one photo of my daughter. Not one congratulations post. Not one acknowledgement of her achievement. Maya sat in the auditorium with 2,000 other students and families. She was valedictorian. She gave a speech. She received scholarships totaling $63,000. And the only family member there was me. I did not cry during the ceremony. I did not make a scene. I waited until they posted their 8th photo of the day, the one at the Magic Kingdom with the caption, "Best family vacation ever." Then I called my credit card company. By the time my parents got to the airport for their return flight, their cards were declined. The hotel charged them for extended stay. The rental car company held their deposit. They called me sobbing from the Orlando airport, begging me to fix it. I said no. Some lessons you learn the hard way. It was supposed to be the best week of Maya's life. That is what I kept telling her. Graduation week. Senior week. The culmination of 4 years of hard work. Maya had earned it. She was valedictorian of her class. 4.0 grade point average. Perfect attendance for 4 years. Captain of the debate team. President of the National Honor Society. She had been accepted to 7 universities. Full ride to her top choice, Northwestern. She was 17 years old and she had already accomplished more than most people do in a lifetime. I was so proud of her. So incredibly proud. My name is Nicole Brennan. I am 39 years old. I work as a project manager for a construction company. I have worked there for 16 years, the last 9 in management. I am good at planning. Good at organizing. Good at making sure everything runs on schedule and under budget. I am not good at trusting my family. I should have learned that lesson years ago. I learned it definitively on June 4th. Maya is my daughter. My only child. She is brilliant. Focused. Driven. She does not party. She does not skip school. She does not cause drama. She studies. She volunteers. She works a part-time job at the library. She saves every penny for college expenses not covered by her scholarship. She is responsible. Mature. Everything a parent could hope for. And my family has always treated her like she is invisible. My parents have never celebrated Maya the way they celebrate my brother's children. My brother, Ethan, has 3 kids. 2 boys, ages 14 and 12, and a girl, age 9. They are average students. B's and C's mostly. They play sports but are not particularly good at them. They are normal kids. Loud. Messy. Constantly needing attention. My parents adore them. Every soccer game is a major event. Every birthday is a huge party. Every small accomplishment is met with excessive praise and social media posts. Maya's accomplishments are met with silence. When she made honor roll in 9th grade, my mother said, "That's nice." When she won a regional debate competition in 10th grade, my father said, "Good for you." When she got accepted to Northwestern with a full scholarship, my parents said congratulations and then immediately started talking about how my nephew made JV basketball. Not varsity. Junior varsity. And somehow that was more impressive than a full ride to a top 20 university. I have financially supported my parents since 2017. 7 years. My father was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes and had to retire early. His pension was not enough to cover their expenses. They were struggling. Ethan could not help. He works in retail management. His wife does not work. They have 3 kids. They are barely making ends meet themselves. So I stepped in. I started giving my parents money every month. $500. Every month. For 7 years. $42,000 total. I also paid for things beyond the monthly support. When their roof needed repairs, I paid $4,000. When their car broke down and needed a new transmission, I paid $2,800. When they wanted to take a trip to Branson for their anniversary, I gave them $1,200. I never asked for it back. I never complained. I just gave because that is what you do for family. Or that is what I thought you did. In March, my parents came to me with an idea. They wanted to take Ethan's family to Disney World. A big family vacation. They said the kids had never been and they were getting older. They wanted to make memories before the boys were too old to enjoy it. They asked if I could help fund it. They estimated the trip would cost around $16,000. Flights for 7 people. Hotel for 5 nights. Park tickets. Food. Souvenirs. They asked if I could contribute half. $8,000. I hesitated. That was a lot of money. More than I had readily available. But my mother said it would be a once-in-a-lifetime trip. She said it would mean so much to the grandkids. She said family memories were priceless. She also said, and of course Maya can come too. It'll be good for her to spend time with her cousins before she goes off to college. That was the deciding factor. Maya coming along. Maya getting to be part of something. Maya being included. I said yes. I told them I would contribute $8,000. I took out a small personal loan. $5,000. I used the rest of my savings. $3,000. I gave my mother a check in April. She hugged me and said I was the best daughter ever. She said Maya would love it. She said they would make sure she had a wonderful time. The trip was scheduled for the first week of June. June 2nd through June 7th. 5 full days at Disney. My mother sent me the itinerary. She had planned everything. Which parks? Which hotels? Which restaurants? She was so excited. She posted about it on Facebook constantly. Counting down the days. Posting Disney memes. Talking about how this was going to be the best vacation ever. In May, Maya's graduation was announced. June 4th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Maya was valedictorian. She would be giving a speech. The ceremony was a huge deal. I was so proud. I called my parents immediately to tell them. To make sure they knew the date and time. To confirm they would be there. My mother was silent for a moment. Then she said, "Oh, that's the same week as Disney." "I know," I said. "But the graduation is just one afternoon. You could fly back for the day. Or come back a day early. Or push the trip back a few days. Maya's the valedictorian. She's giving a speech. This is huge." Another silence. Then my mother said, "Nicole, we can't change the trip. Everything is booked. The flights are non-refundable. The hotel is paid for. The park tickets are date-specific. We'd lose thousands of dollars. I'll pay the change fees. Whatever it costs. This is Maya's graduation. She's worked for 4 years for this. You have to be there. We can watch the ceremony on video. You can record it. We'll watch it when we get back. Maya will understand." "No. She won't. And you shouldn't ask her to. This is one afternoon. One ceremony. You're choosing a theme park over your granddaughter's graduation." My mother's voice hardened. "We're not choosing anything. The trip was planned first. We can't cancel. And honestly, Nicole, graduations happen every year. Thousands of kids graduate. It's not that special. But a family trip to Disney? That's something the kids will remember forever. Maya is your granddaughter. So are Ethan's kids. And we're doing this for them. Maya's 17. She's practically an adult. She doesn't need us there holding her hand. She'll be fine." I hung up. I called Ethan. I asked him to push the trip back a few days. To come to Maya's graduation first. He said he could not. He had already requested time off work. His kids were out of school. Everything was set. He said Maya would understand. He said it was just a graduation. I hung up on him too. I called my mother back. I told her if they did not come to Maya's graduation, I would cancel my contribution to the trip. She laughed. Actually laughed. She said, "Nicole, you already gave us the money. It's spent. The trip is paid for. You can't take it back now." She was right. I had given them a check. They had deposited it. I could not get it back. I had funded a trip that excluded my daughter. I had paid for my family to choose Disney World over Maya's biggest achievement. I felt sick. I sat Maya down that night. I told her grandma and grandpa would not be at graduation, that they would be on vacation with Uncle Ethan's family, that they could not change the dates. Maya stared at me. Her face did not change. She just nodded slowly. Then she said, "Of course they won't be there. Why would they be? They've never been to anything else." "I'm so sorry, baby. I tried to get them to change the trip. I tried." "It's okay, Mom. I wasn't expecting them anyway. It's fine. You'll be there. That's all I need." But it was not fine. I could see it in her eyes. The hurt. The disappointment. The resignation. She was used to this. Used to being overlooked. Used to being the afterthought. And I had enabled it. I had funded it. I had given them $8,000 to take a vacation during the most important day of my daughter's life. Graduation week arrived. June 2nd. My parents and Ethan's family flew to Orlando. My mother posted photos from the airport. Disney bound. So excited for this amazing family vacation. 8 people in the photo. My parents. Ethan. His wife, Jennifer. Their 3 kids. Not one mention of Maya. Not one acknowledgement that they were missing anything. June 3rd. Magic Kingdom. My mother posted photos all day. The kids with Mickey Mouse. Everyone in front of the castle. Riding Space Mountain. Eating Dole Whip. 17 photos. Each one with the hashtag family vacation and best grandparents ever. The comments were full of people saying how lucky the kids were. How wonderful it must be to have such generous grandparents. How these memories would last forever. Not one person asked where Maya was. June 4th. Graduation day. I woke up at 6. I made Maya her favorite breakfast. Blueberry pancakes with whipped cream. She barely ate. She was nervous about her speech. I told her she was going to be amazing. She smiled, but it did not reach her eyes. She got ready slowly. Cap and gown. Honor cords. Valedictorian medal. She looked beautiful. Grown up. Ready for the world. I took photos. Just the 2 of us. I posted one on Facebook with the caption, "So proud of my valedictorian. Today she changes the world." My mother did not like it. My mother did not comment. We got to the school at 2. The ceremony started at 3. Maya had to be there early for photos and speech preparation. I helped her with her cap. Made sure her gown was straight. Hugged her tight. Told her I loved her. She went inside with the other students. I found a seat in the auditorium. I saved 2 seats next to me. Just in case. Just in case my parents surprised us. Just in case they had changed their minds. Just in case they cared enough to come back. They did not. At 2:47, my mother posted a photo from Epcot. The kids in front of the giant golf ball. Caption, "Day 3 of our magical adventure. The kids are loving every minute." Posted at 2:47. 16 minutes before Maya's graduation ceremony. My mother was at Epcot. Taking photos. Posting on Facebook. While her granddaughter prepared to give the valedictorian speech. The ceremony started at 3. Maya walked out with her class. I saw her scanning the crowd. Looking for them. I knew she was looking for them even though she said she did not care. She saw me. She smiled. But I saw the moment she realized I was alone. The moment she accepted they were not coming. Her face did not change, but something in her eyes dimmed. She sat down with the other honor students. She did not look at the audience again. The ceremony proceeded. Speeches from the principal, the superintendent, a student council representative. Then Maya. They called her name. Valedictorian, Maya Brennan. She walked to the podium. She looked calm, confident, composed. She gave her speech. It was beautiful, inspiring, about overcoming obstacles, about defining your own worth, about not letting other people's opinions limit your potential, about being the person you needed when you were younger. The audience gave her a standing ovation. I cried. I was so proud, so heartbroken, so angry. After her speech, they called names for diplomas. Row by row. When they called Maya's name, she walked across the stage, shook hands with the principal, received her diploma, smiled for the photo. The other students had families cheering. Multiple people. Parents. Grandparents. Siblings. Aunts. Uncles. Screaming and applauding. Maya had me. Just me. I cheered as loud as I could. I screamed her name. I clapped until my hands hurt. But it was not the same. It was not enough. After the ceremony, I found Maya in the crowd. She was smiling, accepting congratulations from teachers and classmates. She hugged me and said, "We did it." I said yes, we did. She asked if I wanted to go to dinner. Just the two of us. I said of course. We went to her favorite restaurant. Italian. We celebrated. We talked about college. About her future. About how proud I was. We did not talk about my parents. We did not talk about who was not there. We pretended it was enough. We pretended it did not hurt. When I got home, I checked Facebook. My mother had posted 6 more photos from Disney. Dinner at a character restaurant. The kids with Goofy. Everyone smiling. Happy. Living their best life. One of the captions said, "So grateful for these precious grandkids and these unforgettable memories." Posted at 7:32. 4.5 hours after Maya's graduation ceremony. No mention of Maya. No congratulations. No acknowledgement. Nothing. I sat on my couch in the dark. I did not cry. I did not scream. I just sat there, thinking, calculating, planning. Then I opened my laptop. I logged into my credit card account. The card I had used to give my parents the $8,000 for the trip. The card that was still linked to their expenses because they had asked me to book some things directly to save on fees. I filed a dispute on every single charge related to the Disney trip. Hotel. Park tickets. Rental car. Restaurants. Every single charge that was on my card. I claimed unauthorized use. I provided documentation. Dates. Amounts. Everything. The credit card company flagged the account. They froze the charges pending investigation. They said it would take 24 to 48 hours to process. I also called the hotel directly. I told them I was disputing the charges. That I had not authorized continued use of my card. That I needed them to stop charging any future expenses to my account. They said they understood. They said they would switch the billing to the cardholder on file. My parents would have to provide a different payment method for any remaining charges. I did not tell my parents. I did not warn them. I just waited. June 5th. Day 4 of their vacation. My mother posted photos from Animal Kingdom. The kids on the safari ride. Everyone with ice cream. Caption, "Another perfect day in paradise." 11 photos. Not one mention of Maya. I waited. June 6th. Day 5. Hollywood Studios. Photos with Star Wars characters. The kids on Tower of Terror. My mother with a margarita. Caption, "Last full day. So sad this vacation is ending." 14 photos. Still no mention of Maya. June 7th. Checkout day. They were scheduled to fly home at 6 in the evening. I waited. At 9 in the morning my time, 11 in the morning Florida time, my phone rang. My mother. I let it ring. She called again. I let it ring. She called 7 times. Then my father called. Then Ethan. I did not answer. At noon, my mother left a voicemail. Her voice was panicked. High-pitched. Desperate. "Nicole, what did you do? The hotel is saying our card is declined. They're charging us for an extra night because we can't check out. The rental car company is holding the car until we pay. Our flight is in 6 hours and we're stuck here. You need to fix this. You need to call them and fix this right now." I deleted the voicemail. At 1, Ethan called and left a message. "Nicole, this is not funny. Mom and Dad are freaking out. The kids are scared. We're stranded at the hotel. We can't leave until the bill is paid. We can't pay it. We don't have the money. You need to fix this. Whatever you're mad about, we can talk about it later. But right now, you need to fix this." I deleted the message. At 2, my father left a voicemail. He was crying. Actually crying. Nicole, please. Please answer. We don't know what happened. The card just stopped working. They're saying there's a dispute. They're saying we owe over $3,000 for the extra charges. We don't have that money. We're going to miss our flight. Please, baby. Please help us. I'm begging you. Please. I listened to the entire message. Then I deleted it. At 3, my mother called again. I answered. She started talking immediately. Nicole, thank God. You need to fix this. The hotel is threatening to call the police. They think we're trying to skip out on the bill. Our flight leaves in 3 hours. We have to get to the airport. We have to. How was graduation? I interrupted. Silence. What? Maya's graduation. Yesterday. How was it? More silence. Then, Nicole, we can talk about that later. Right now we need. You missed it. You missed her speech. You missed her walking across the stage. You missed the most important day of her life because you were at Disney World. With my money. We explained this. The trip was booked. We couldn't change it. And we said we'd watch the video when we got home. Did you watch it? What? The video. I posted it last night. Did you watch it? Another pause. We haven't had time. We've been busy with the parks and the kids and... You haven't had time. In 24 hours. To watch a 15-minute video of your granddaughter's valedictorian speech. But you've had time to post 47 photos of Mickey Mouse and churros and your other grandkids. Nicole, this is not the time. We're in an emergency situation here. So was Maya. Yesterday. When she sat at her graduation with no family except me. When she looked into the audience hoping you had surprised her. When she gave her speech to 2,000 people and realized the people who were supposed to love her chose a theme park instead. That was an emergency. But you were busy making memories with the other grandkids. That's not fair. We love Maya. We just couldn't be there. You chose not to be there. There's a difference. And now I'm choosing not to be here. For you. Figure it out yourself. You can't do this. You can't leave us stranded. We have kids with us. Your nephews. Your niece. They're scared. They don't understand. Maya was scared too. Yesterday. When she realized nobody cared enough to show up. But you didn't think about that. You thought about yourself. Like always. So now you get to figure this out. Like adults. Without my money. We'll pay you back. Every penny. Just please. Please fix this. We'll miss our flight. We'll be stuck here. Good. Maybe you'll have time to watch Maya's graduation video. Since you're not busy anymore. I hung up. They called 42 more times over the next 6 hours. I did not answer. They texted. Begged. Threatened. Said I was ruining their lives. Said I was traumatizing the kids. Said I was heartless. I did not respond. I checked Facebook at 9 that night. My mother had posted one photo. The family sitting in the hotel lobby. Everyone looking tired. Stressed. The caption, experiencing some travel difficulties. Prayers appreciated. 63 comments. People asking what happened. Offering sympathy. Sending prayers. My mother responded to every comment. She said there was a misunderstanding with the credit card. That they were working to resolve it. That they hoped to get home soon. She did not mention me. She did not mention what she had done. She just played the victim. They eventually got home. They had to call Ethan's in-laws. Borrow money. Pay the hotel bill. Pay change fees for new flights. They flew home 2 days late. Cost them an extra $4,000 that they did not have. They put it on a credit card at 22% interest. They would be paying it off for years. When they got home, my father called me. His voice was cold. Flat. You got what you wanted. We suffered. We were humiliated. The kids were traumatized. Jennifer's parents think we're irresponsible. Ethan and Jennifer are fighting because of the money. Are you happy now? Did you watch Maya's graduation video? A pause. Yes. We watched it. What did you think? Another pause. Longer this time. It was a nice speech. That's it? It was a nice speech? Your granddaughter was valedictorian. She gave a beautiful, inspiring speech. She received $63,000 in scholarships. She's going to Northwestern. And all you have to say is it was a nice speech. What do you want from me, Nicole? An apology? Fine. I'm sorry we missed it. But we explained why we couldn't be there. And you punished us for it. You humiliated us. You left us stranded. You involved innocent kids in your vendetta. That's on you. No. What's on me is enabling you for 7 years. Giving you $42,000 while you ignored my daughter. Funding a vacation that excluded her. Believing you when you said family was important. That's on me. And I'm done. I'm not giving you another penny. I'm not attending another family event. I'm not pretending anymore. You want a relationship with me or Maya? You can start by apologizing to her. Not to me. To her. And it better be real. Otherwise, we're done. I hung up. They never apologized. Not really. My mother sent Maya a card 2 weeks later. It said, "Congratulations on your graduation. Sorry we couldn't be there. Hope you understand. Love, Grandma and Grandpa." No explanation. No acknowledgement of how they hurt her. No real apology. Maya read it once and threw it away. She said, "They still don't get it. And they never will." She was right. We stopped going to family events. Stopped answering calls. Stopped engaging. My parents tried for a few months. Calls. Texts. Cards. Then they stopped too. Ethan sent me an angry email. He said I had destroyed the family. That Mom and Dad were heartbroken. That I was selfish and cruel. That I should have just let it go. I did not respond. I heard through a cousin that my parents were struggling financially. That the extra costs from the Disney trip set them back significantly. That they had to take out a loan to cover their bills. That my father's health was declining from the stress. I felt nothing. No guilt. No sympathy. Just this quiet sense of justice. They had finally experienced consequences. Fast forward 14 months. Maya is 19 now. She is thriving at Northwestern. Dean's List both semesters. She joined a writing club. Made friends who value her. Has a boyfriend who adores her. She is happy. Confident. Free. She does not talk about my parents. Does not miss them. When people ask about her family, she says she has me. And that is enough. I am doing well too. I paid off the personal loan. Rebuilt my savings. Got a promotion at work. My life is smaller now. Quieter. But it is mine. And it is Maya's. We talk every day. Video chat every week. I visited her at school twice this semester. We are closer than ever. We are building something new. Something healthy. Something that feels like real family. My parents are still struggling. I heard my father had a heart attack last year. He is okay, but his medical bills are overwhelming. They asked me for money. I said no. They said I was heartless. I said I was protecting myself and my daughter. They have not asked again. Sometimes people ask me if I regret it. If I wish I had handled it differently. If I think I was too harsh. The answer is no. I do not regret it. I protected my daughter. I showed her that her achievements matter. That her feelings matter. That she matters more than anyone else's convenience. I showed her I will always choose her. Always fight for her. Always put her first. That is what real family does. Not the family you are born into. The family you choose. The family that chooses you back. Maya had one person at her graduation. But that one person was enough. Because that one person chose her over everything. And she will always know that. Always remember that. Always feel that. So, what do you think? Did I go too far, or just far enough? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more stories about mothers who chose their children over toxic families, do not forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon. I've got 2 more stories queued up for you, both about the moment we realized protecting our kids means walking away from the people who were supposed to love them. Click on whichever one calls to you. Until next time, remember, family is about who shows up, not who shows up in your DNA.